Kepa Arrizabalaga. Arrizabalaga. Kepa Arrizabalaga. How do you say it?
Arrizabalaga.
Arrizabalaga. A few weeks ago, David went to
Stamford Bridge, and we're going to ask Chelsea fans whether they think Kepa is a worthy replacement for Courtois.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think he currently is,
Yeah, it's a really good replacement.
but it's got to take him time.
Looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, he seems a good young player, so yeah, hopefully in the long term he's going to be a good signing for us.
Courtois is obviously not interested, more interested in the money than playing for Chelsea.
So, it's better to find someone with great attitude, and I think he will have a good future in Chelsea.
You'll see what he can do that's going to be better than Courtois. For me, Courtois saved too much with his legs. I like to see a goalkeeper use his hands.
Kepa's, at least equal to him, I think.
And he's definitely the future for Chelsea.
So that's what the fans think. Now let's put it to the numbers. 14 years with Petr Cech and Thibaut Courtois marked an era in which Chelsea became accustomed to boasting a world-class goalkeeper. So when Kepa Arrizabalaga joined Chelsea and inherited the #1 gloves, it was clear that expectations were set high for the Spaniard. Today, we're going to look into the question of whether Chelsea were right in choosing him in the summer. We've already done a few episodes on our goalkeeper model, but let's quickly revisit what it actually does. A goalkeeper is in goal facing shots of a different level of danger. Our post-shot XG model uses information from the shot to assign a level of danger associated with each shot. Something like, out of 100 shots of this type, 45 should go in. The goalkeeper's quality in keeping out shots is then estimated as a marginal improvement to these odds. If he's facing shots that would result in a goal 45 out of 100 times, perhaps with him in goal that translates to only 35 or 40 of those shots going in. We ran our model since the beginning of the 2016-17 season, and Kepa's ability comes out at 14th among some of the biggest goalkeeper names in the world. This model values him higher than other candidates that the media speculated on, such as Jordan Pickford and Jack Butland. But what about the other names on this list higher than Kepa? Well, knowing Chelsea wanted a long-term custodian, let's forget about the keepers older than 28 on this list. From the goalkeepers that are left, it's safe to say that Ederson and Ter Stegen weren't realistic transfer targets for the Blues over the summer. This leaves Kepa as one of 3 candidates, but in a considerable disadvantage to who the model thinks are the 2 best shot stoppers in the world, Alisson and Oblak. Up to this point, Kepa looks like a reasonable candidate for a shortlist. But why didn't Chelsea go for Alisson or Oblak, who look like better shot stoppers instead? Well, in Guardiola's era of the Premier League, keepers that can play out from the back are in high demand. Was this a deciding factor? Kepa has certainly shown his capability at playing out from the back in Sarri's system this season. Historically, Kepa's passes under 35 yards have had a very respectable 87% accuracy rate. Since joining Chelsea, that number is even higher at 92%, the 5th best return for European goalkeepers this season. Although Oblak admittedly plays in a very different system at Atletico, he registered 82% accuracy over the last 3 seasons. Alisson, however, pips the Spaniard again, registering the 2nd highest accuracy, just behind Ederson. So, Kepa seems like a worthy candidate from Chelsea's point of view, and we think they made the right call in signing him. But if we can be a bit facetious though, perhaps they should have fought Liverpool harder for the signing of Alisson.
So there we have it, he's doing well for Chelsea at the moment, but Kepa really needs to keep that level of performance up if the Blues are truly going to get value for money. Where should we go next? Let us know in the comments below, but in the meantime, this has been 3 Minute Myths, delusions debunked in 180 seconds. Arrizabalaga.
Bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant.